In this episode, we're going to be talking about hazards and the type of hazards that we have. In occupational health and safety, hazard is defined as an event or situations or conditions which has the potential to cause harm or injury to workers. Hazard can also cause damage to properties and it can even lead to fatality in few cases. We have different type of hazards, namely physical hazard, chemical hazard, biological hazard, economic hazard. So we're going to be taking physical hazard in this episode. Under the physical hazard, we have trip and fall hazards, which, for example, you have an obstruction in a walkway, which can lead to trip and fall. Also, when you have a slippery or wet floor, either at the workplace or at home, this also can lead to slip, trip, and fall, which is under this physical hazard. Another one is the falling objects. This is particularly related to height. For example, in a workplace where you have platform erect and you have people that are working on this platform, if peradventure they have tools that's loosely kept or other equipment which have the potential to fall, if it falls, it can actually injure people or even lead to something else. Then you also have unguarded machinery. Take for instance, you have filing machine guard was removed and it wasn't replaced and someone actually keep using them. That's one form of hazard, which is, or maybe you have moving part of the machineries in a construction or manufacturing places, and those machinery like the conveyor belt and all those things, it can cause entanglement if it come in contact with personnel's maybe wears or coveralls or gears, as the case may be. Then you have hazard related to electricity, which is electrical hazard, such as faulty wiring and exposed electrical parts, such as wires, or maybe a circuit is overload, which can cause electrical shocks, or it can even lead to fire, as the case may be. Also, you have noise, extremely loud noise can damage the ear and can cause ear loss, hearing loss. Then we have extreme temperatures. When you're working in an environment where the heat is extreme, coupled with the weather condition of that place, it can lead to burns, it can lead to heat rash. Um, this is also an example of physical hazard. But one critical thing which the takeaway from this video, which I want everyone to note, is the fact that all these hazards that we mentioned that fall under the physical hazards, including those that we've not mentioned yet, one thing they have in common is the potential to cause harm or injury to personnel or damage to properties and so on. So this is what hazards is all about. See you in the next video. Peace.